think Cameron Diaz wore that for a while.
You join me in Monaco. We have some Birkins and some Kellys, and I thought we would go back to some of the thrift shops for a good old rummage. That is very cool. Let's go and take a look inside. Oh yeah, for sure.
These
Any
are really...
princess donation?
I think those ones belong to the princess.
Oh, stop it. I don't think they've been through any puddles. And this is probably the cutest little Louis Vuitton. Look at these Goyard trunks. It's like something straight out of James Bond. Love your Chanel bags. They have loads in here. So Monaco. Yeah, now I know some of you, probably most of you will be gasping. This is like an Aladdin's cave. Here in Monaco, if you are after one, in comparison to the retail price, made a friend. Hello. Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. You join me in Monaco for another travel vlog today, and I thought we would go back to some of the thrift shops in Monaco. The last thrifting video that I did here was very popular and lots of you seem to enjoy it and were curious to know more. So I thought we would hit up some more of the, well, I'm calling them thrift shops. They're kind of like vintage, luxury, second-hand, pre-loved stores here in Monte Carlo. And also I thought we'd have a good look around today as well. We have a beautiful sunny March day here today. I am looking out over the harbour where I had a lovely morning. I had a nice coffee this morning looking out to the sun rising out there, and I've just spent the morning down at the Hermes spa. I'm staying in the Hotel Hermitage, and I've been here a few times. There is some reviews on my channel. There's various different Monaco vlogs, so I will leave those linked in the description box for you. And yeah, I'm just really excited to have a look around today. I'm here in early March, and actually it's the first time I've been here this early in the calendar year, and they're actually re-tarmacking lots of the roads. I went out for some dinner last night, and yeah, throughout the evening they've been working hard to prepare the roads for the Formula One here, so that's going on. And I think a few different things have popped up since I was last here too, including a new bit of land, a new development, so I thought we could take a look at that too. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you around. I'll show you some of the fabulous hotel while I'm here as well, because it is absolutely beautiful. I've got a fantastic room, and oops, there goes my bag. Oh, talking of thrifting, this is my latest purchase from London, and it's this beautiful Mont Blanc leather backpack, and it is absolutely stunning. I've always admired these when I see them at the Mont Blanc shop at the airport, and I have the Mont Blanc fragrance, the Explorer, which I absolutely love wearing. But yeah, this is the perfect size for my new laptop because it's slightly smaller, and also it's got lots of little interior pockets and the front pocket as well, so it's perfect to pop my vlogging equipment in for today. So yeah, I thought we would head up to Beausoleil for a little bit of breakfast, which is just into France from Monte Carlo. I love the breakfast up there, and they've got a really nice little indoor market. So I thought we'd start up there. Then we will go and see if Katie is in at the Queen Bee, one of my favourite second-hand luxury stores here in Monaco. Although I have to say, they don't have the menswear, so I am keeping my fingers crossed that Katie will start introducing that at some point. Oh, and I'm wearing a second-hand shirt today as well. This is a Marks and Spencer's shirt that I picked up for around, I think this was like £6 or £7, and I've got my espadrilles on because we have the sunshine. So before we head out, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my coffee while I take in the beautiful view. We got in a little bit later than I had hoped for yesterday. I don't know what it is about me with flights recently, but I haven't had the best luck. And with this particular flight, it was all set to take off when there was an announcement from the captain that there was a small dent on the side of the aircraft which was being inspected outside by some engineers. A small dent that was created probably from a bird striking it in the sky, and because of its proximity to the engine of the aircraft, they had to do some measurements, and those measurements are very specific, and it turned out that the measurements were over the size that means it's safe to fly, so we had to disembark the aeroplane, get on a bus and go. Thankfully there was another aircraft available, to fly to Nice. So it wasn't too long, but it probably added on a couple of hours. I think in total it was probably, about 2 hours delayed, and they always factor in a bit more time, don't they, with flight durations. So yeah, it certainly wasn't over the 3 hours in order to claim back any kind of compensation for the delay, but it meant arriving into Monaco late. It was dark by the time that I got here. It was, past 7 p.m. So yeah, a little bit later than I'd hoped for, and it meant a lot of hanging around on the plane, which is where I was so thankful to have downloaded Readly onto my phone, which I've talked about loads on here before, so you may well be familiar with it or even using it already, but just in case you're not, I must make you aware of it because it is the most handy thing to have on your device. Essentially, it's an app that gives you access to over 7,000 magazines and newspapers. So during my delay, I was able to have a blissful scroll through some magazines to get some fashion inspo so I can think about outfits and the kind of items and accessories that I'm after when I'm going around the vintage luxury stores here in Monaco. But also I was able to look up some travel articles on Monaco itself. It also allows you to download magazines as well so that you can read them offline without any reception. And they also have the back catalogue of magazines. So maybe there's an article in the past that you remember reading, but you've misplaced the magazine or got rid of it in a declutter and you want to get your hands on it again. Well, they've got loads of old editions of your favourite magazines, so you may well be able to find what you're looking for. And with me flying hand luggage only, it means that I do have all of these magazines literally within my phone, so not taking up sacred space in my hand luggage or any more weight for me to carry around. So yeah, I was so thankful to be able to reach for the Readly app and get reading, and it just made the time pass so much quicker whilst I was delayed. Readly have got a fantastic offer for you if you're interested in trying out Readly for yourself, where you can get 2 months access for free and you can cancel at any time. So definitely try it out. It's very easy. All you need to do is sign up, download the app, and then you have the access to all of these incredible publications. All you need to do is click the link in my description box. I'll pop the link in the pinned comment in the comments section as well, so it's nice and easy for you to find. Or you can, of course, scan the QR code that's on the screen now for you. And yeah, happy reading. Make the most of that free 2 months and see how you get on with it. So yeah, I'm going to finish my coffee and then get my bits and pieces together, and then we will head on out for our day in Monaco. Okay, I'm going to take you through to one of my favourite lobbies here in the hotel, which has the beautiful sofa here. They have this new artwork, stunning. And take a look at this ceiling. This is designed by the same chap that built the Eiffel Tower. Just spotted this in the foyer. They have these little charging lockers, which is very handy. It's fantastic. Out here, have one of the terraces. In the cabinet here we have these fantastic art pieces, and they're all of cats. I absolutely love these. I love the way they've been painted. So cool. Now you might be wondering why the corridors are so wide, and that is because back in the day when the ladies had their huge skirts on, it would be enough space for 2 of them to pass each other. Let's go through to the main lobby here. I love the staircase that comes down, this sweeping staircase. Over here, it's absolutely fabulous. A really nice way to make a grand entrance, particularly if you're attending one of the balls here. And I have just managed to get access into the beautiful ballroom here because I wanted to show you the ceilings. They very kindly let me inside to show you this. How incredible is that? Look at the chandeliers, and then you've got the pillars going all the way around, and then the windows at the far end, which are all fully draped. It's absolutely beautiful. Adorned with cherubs as well. So this is where they'll host loads of events. Wow. Amazing. I'll take you through to have a little look at the flower display because they always have the most beautiful flowers in the lobby here. They have some fabulous artworks around, and it's a really lovely place where you can just sit and relax. And then, yeah, take a look at this flower display. Isn't that fabulous? They change this up all throughout the seasons. This is what they've got for March, for springtime. Okay, let's head out of here and we'll head up to Beausoleil. And it is a beautiful day. Look at these blue skies. That is what we like to see. And we've got a nice view of the front of the hotel here. Where my room is down over the rock, looking down over the harbour. This is looking down towards Casino Square. So we're just walking past one of my favourite bars here in Monaco, which is called Flashman's. It's quite an old school kind of bar where all the locals will hang out just on a little corner here, and it's a great spot to look out at all the cars that are coming past and a nice little bit of people watching there. And they do fantastic cocktails, and also they do really good snacks with the cocktails. You get like little breads and nuts and all kinds of nice little crisps and things. So yeah, you buy your cocktail, but you get fed as well, which is always good. So, we're just at the Mont Blanc shop. Maybe I can spot my backpack in here. Let's have a little look in the window, see what we can see. Oh, these are nice. We're talking €1,350 for the laptop bag there, and then there's a tiny little backpack for €950. Mont Blanc, the art of writing. You can test out the pens in here. How fabulous. They've also got some postcards in store. You know how I love my postcards. Look at all the inks. This is so cool. Look at all of these pens. Wow, and look at the price, 4,900 for those. I love that blue. Got some different designs over here. These are all absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. So they have the Mont Blanc postbox in here, so I'm guessing that maybe you can write one of the little postcards and send it from here. These are absolutely exquisite. Well, they were giving away these postcards in store, and I thought they're quite cool. Maybe quite nice in a little frame or just popped on the side. Love some of these designs with the old pens. This little guy in the car and the little explorers here. There are a lot of pampered pooches here in Monaco, in Monte Carlo, and you'll often see tiny little dogs in handbags. I've just spotted this grooming salon in here. Look at this, fabulous. So I've just got the Casino Square Gardens just over the road here, but I'm gonna skip those for the time being and we'll just head straight up to Beausoleil and yeah, get a bit of brekkie because I'm quite hungry. Oh, I've just spotted in front of me here the bus that will take you to Nice. So yeah, the 600 bus is a fantastic service. It will take you from Monaco to Nice and it's very reasonable. And we have some pruning going on with the trees here, giving them a nice little shake with this fantastic crane. Look at that. So it just works from the back of the lorry here. Got the kind of cherry picker just going around and giving it a really nice manicured finish with his shears up there. And then the other bus worth noting is the number 80, which will take you to the airport. Then you have the little local buses. This one's going to Fontvieille, the number 6 there. So you've got ones that will kind of whiz you around Monaco itself, take you up to the old town and to the various beach and the harbours. And they also have the hop-on, hop-off city tour bus as well of Monaco. So yeah, the 600 goes all the way from Menton and then it comes through Monaco and it has a very scenic route past places like Cap d'Aille, Aix, Beausoleil, and then it will take you all the way to Nice where you can then pick up the tram to the airport, which is really frequent and fantastic. So yeah, well worth getting this if you are staying in Nice and want to come to Monaco for the day. And then yeah, we have the airport bus as well, which is the number 80, and that is for a one-way trip, €20.90. I ended up taking an Uber from the airport yesterday, which worked out, it was priced at like 58 or something euros, but then by the time the fees were on it, it was around 70 euros. So depending on how many of you there are, it may be more cost effective to take an Uber. You can take an Uber from Nice airport to Monaco, but you can't take an Uber from Monaco to Nice because Monaco doesn't allow Uber here. So an Uber can drop you off in Monaco, but it won't come to collect you. So yeah, a taxi from Monaco is going to cost you rather a lot to get back to Nice or back to the airport. You may wish to actually head up to Beausoleil in France or down to Cap d'Aille in France, just over the border, and you should be able to pick up an Uber from there and it will work out a lot cheaper. So just as we come around the bend here, this place always catches my eye. It's an Italian called Il Terrazzino, and it's got some really good reviews. Look at all of these. But every time I come here, I don't manage to eat here. It's either closed on a day that I think about eating here, or I kind of forget, and it's always on my list. So yeah, at some point I would definitely love to eat at this restaurant. And right next door to it, we have Vintage Store. I'm not sure if it's open today, but we can take a look. We've got some designer pieces in the window here. We have a Chanel bag and a Balenciaga down here. What else have we got? It says that they're open Tuesdays to Fridays from 10 all the way up until 7 p.m. and at the weekends 10 until 6 p.m. No, doesn't appear to be open at the moment, but I can give you a little glimpse inside to see the kind of stock they've got. It looks like it's all women's fashion in here. A few bags, and there's some shoes and boots and accessories too. All right, on we go, past the beautiful clock up here. The pavement has the sunshines on, which means one thing. We are in Beausoleil, and we're going to head into the indoor Marché now and find some breakfast. They do have the market running alongside, outside of the indoor market as well, which has loads of lovely fresh produce, vegetables and fruits and all kinds of things really. It's a bit like a delicatessen wandering through here. Some really lovely stuff. I love the smell of fruit and vegetable stores when you come abroad. They always smell so fresh and wonderful. And look at the colours, look at these strawberries. Wowee, absolutely delicious. We've got some clothing as well. So yeah, we'll head on into the market. Had breakfast at this place before, which is rather nice. They've got lots of little coffee stations around the edges and places where you can pick up a savoury snack. We've got quiche here for €5. Nice little tarts. Oh, how stunning does this look? Look at this tiramisu with Nutella for €4.50. Fantastic. Got a little salad bar here as well. Little cheeses. Got a little butcher's here. Some. Oh wow! Look at these. Is that like lasagna? Yeah, fantastic. €10. And we have a traditional dish here called soccer, which is kind of like a pancake made out of chickpeas. It's absolutely delicious. So I'm going to grab some food at this place called Bar à Tarte, and we've got a really reasonable menu here. You can get a coffee for €1.40, and I'm going to go for some of the quiche, and they do salad as well. The place just behind me, I've eaten at before as well. You can have kind of like a sit-down brunch or sit-down lunch there, called Comptoir de Marché. And then in the centre here, you've got kind of communal seating, so you can pick up some bits and pieces from some of the places around the edge, and then just come and take a seat here and have a little drink, a little bite to eat. So it's very relaxed. You've also got an organic supermarket just off to the side here, so you can pick up some really delicious food while you're in here too. My food has arrived. We've got some tap water here as well. And yeah, this was €8, which is incredible value. I mean, look at the size of it. We've got 2 slices of the quiche here. Lovely fresh salad with croutons and nice dressing, balsamic on here. And it's absolutely delicious. I've just had a little bite of the quiche, which has been warmed up. And it's lovely. And then also, they offered some bread as well. So I've got some nice fresh baguette here too. Couldn't resist a dessert. I've gone for one of the tiramisus. This one is the one with Oreos. So in we go. Look at that. It's a very large pot as well, so this has been a fantastic brunch. Oh, that's lovely. It's absolutely packed as well. There's like biscuits in here, loads of cream. Very nice. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and the waitress in there was telling me that they're open in the evenings too, so it could be a really nice spot to go for some dinner at a really good price. So let's head over to the Queen Bee next, and we'll see if Katie's in store for a little browse in there. Okay, in we go. They've got a lovely orange display in the window here. Lots of Hermes orange boxes there. Oh, look at the belts as well. Yeah, we have a full Hermes display in the window. I'd love a pair of these sandals. I do keep my eye out for them. In the men's version, I've got some similar ones by June that are really lovely. Yeah, we've got some bracelets over there as well. So yeah, it looks like we're open. We'll go on in and take a little look. Hello! I'm back. How are we? Good to see you. Mwah. Nice to see you. Mwah.
Too, darling.
French, of course.
Yes. I've had loads of people coming in from, you know, Mr. Carrington. And
Oh, have you?
Yes, I have.
Has anyone said that they've come in since?
Because I often ask them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
and they say,
amazing.
I saw you on TikTok or I saw you on YouTube. So I
Yeah.
said, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that's great.
I said, Mr. Carrington. Yeah.
I love
So
to hear it.
that's nice. No, it's great. I mean, there's loads of people. It's fab.
What's your main client in here?
Loads of locals, loads of tourists. Tourists are great.
Yeah.
And mainly Americans because they
Yes.
absolutely love it. Lots of Russians.
We've seen a lot of Americans in the comments actually on the videos.
Yeah.
So tell me some stories. What's come in
what's
recently
new?
that's going to fascinate the viewers?
These
Any
are really...
princess donations? That's what I want to know.
No more princess stuff. She brought me in a couple more stuff. This is all one client. These are what we call twillies, which
Beautiful.
in general. So you've got Hermes, Louis Vuitton.
I loved your Hermes window display.
I know. I thought you'd like
Yeah,
that.
very nice.
Fendi. So these you can either put around the bag of your Kelly.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yes, darling. or you could wear it around your head, round your neck. Or I would think it would be pretty cool as a belt in your belt loops in your jeans.
Are these?
So
they're
those
kind
are
of
all
unisex,
cool.
aren't they? I mean,
They
they're probably
are.
for women, aren't they? But
Yeah, they are.
I would.
But they're quite cool.
I could even do a pocket square with one of those.
Yeah,
just have
absolutely.
It
That's new. That's a Dior.
oh, look at this. Is that
I know.
cashmere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
beautiful. The little.
And I mean, I've had quite a few. That's kind of like a Valentino bag strap, which is quite cool.
So are you just moving out of winter now? Is this? Yeah.
I'm just.
into
I'm
spring?
trying to be a bit ruthless because lots of people are bringing in a lot of spring stuff, and with the change of the weather, everyone wants to have lighter weight.
Yes.
And as it's obviously warmer down here earlier than it is with you.
Oh, yes.
You know, we kind of, you know, I even put a dress on today.
Yeah, it's so nice.
You know, it's kind of, I can
Is the
get away
weather
with it.
Is this normal to have this weather at this time of year in Monaco?
Yeah. But April, it might rain all
Okay,
the
yeah.
time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we do have
feel
that
like I've
kind of, you know, we have this wonderful, everything starts to bloom and all the green shoots coming out, which is great. This is really cool. This is so cute. Little Gucci top.
Oh, come on. Look at that detail.
So cute. That's really nice. And I've got another Gucci. That's pretty cool as well. This is way a ton.
Whoa! Look at the beadwork on this.
Yeah.
So a lot of the viewers were asking about your pricing structure. Would you mind explaining to them how you
not
figure
at all.
that out? Yeah.
So the pricing structure, we try and be about a third of the original price.
Yeah.
That's regarding clothes, but when it comes to bags, I look up the prices on the internet.
Oh, yes.
And I see, I try and look at the lowest and the highest and the middle price.
Sure.
Regarding how new the bag is and its condition.
Yeah, because bags obviously can increase in value as well. So it's
Absolutely.
not a case of, I guess, with a luxury handbag, you can't just go retail price
No,
third
exactly.
because sometimes it's worth more than
But
when.
Chanel, for example, goes up. It was a Chanel bag like this, and she bought it about 5 years ago for 4,500 euros, and I sold it for 9,000 euros last week.
Oh my goodness!
Because it's now worth 13,000 in the shop.
Do you think they're going to just continue going up? Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at the detail on there.
And this one's called the Brick, which is quite cute as well, which is a nice one.
Everyone's going to be asking if you've got any Birkins. That's always.
I don't have any Birkins.
But
and
then
they did
last
point
time you
out
said
I
that
have
and they
got this
spotted-
one.
Yes,
this
that's
is
it.
the Jean Paul Gaultier, and it's a half Birkin,
Yeah.
and it's a limited edition.
Wow, so it's kind of denim.
It is. It's like a denim relay. We call it. It's a canvas denim.
Is that old? Is it like vintage?
It's
or is
2006.
Oh
I
wow,
think.
okay, yeah, very cool. I'm just spotting the Chanel behind you.
Yeah, yeah. There are some. Did I show you that one before? It's the couture one.
Oh wow,
So
look at
this-
this.
I've
So is this
I've-
a two-piece kind of?
It's a two-piece. I've never actually had a couture piece from the 60s, so it had a different
Gosh, look at the label.
label.
Yeah.
And it doesn't actually have the CC on the buttons.
Yeah, no branding.
No, but I've tried it on.
Would it normally have that on the buttons? Like
Well,
these-
it does
yeah,
today,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the early ones don't.
That's in such good condition.
And it is in lovely condition. And
Yeah.
obviously, it's got the chain sewn into
Oh,
the hem,
wow.
which weighs it down.
Yeah.
Obviously, to make it a lot heavier, which is lovely, and it's absolutely great. I mean, the jacket would look great with a pair of jeans. I think it's quite nice when you deconstruct.
Oh
all of
yes,
that.
mix
And
and match. Yeah.
that one's really cute as well.
Oh yeah, it's got a bit of
That's
sparkle in it.
in linen and silk. It was worn, I think Cameron Diaz wore that for a while.
Oh really?
So that's the first day of the month in
Yeah.
Monaco and in France. They always sound the fire alarm to check that it works. every first Wednesday of every month.
I thought
So
it was
this is-
announcing your spring sale.
Oh, it could be, could be. So yes, those are really gorgeous. Look, this is like a smoking jacket, so it's got a very beautiful
When's
dress
that from,
underneath.
do we think?
It's probably about 5 years old,
Yeah.
I would say. But this is very pretty.
Any
Just
menswear
lovely.
yet, Katie?
No, sorry.
I was
Not
saying this
yet.
morning.
It's easier for
I'm
you.
waiting. I know. All the
easier
Louis
for you.
Vuitton. Lovely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those ones.
Does the Louis Vuitton go up in value, do you think? Not so much
No,
as the Chanel.
not at all. Not at all in the same bracket.
Yeah.
No.
And what about Gucci? Probably not. No. So it's the
No.
Chanel. Any other ones that we're thinking are increasing? I suppose the...
Well, I think prices are going up. Dior's gone up as well. Luxury wear is just getting so expensive.
Yes.
It is.
In the shops, it's increasing year on, isn't it? Yeah, you really notice it now.
It's crazy prices. I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it kind of comes so normal for me when I hear
Yeah,
about
of
the
course.
prices, and when you think
You don't
about
bat an eyelid.
that's 3 or 4 months
I know.
rent kind of thing.
Yeah, because there'll be
and you're like,
people spotting some of these price tags and gasping. But then in terms of like the luxury that we're
know.
talking about and the original
it's
price
crazy.
tags.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, take me to the sale.
Oh, this is cute. It's a little Gucci belt.
Oh,
It's
that's very
sweet.
cool.
These are all my kind of Valentine, and that's a
I like this kind,
That's
just the
a boot-
classic.
That's a
yeah.
boy's Gucci children's
that's
belt.
rather
That's
nice.
Cute.
I've got one similar to that, and I wear it
Yeah.
all the time.
It's
just
really
so
nice.
versatile.
What can I show you? These shoes are really fab. These are Ralph Lauren, so it's all hand. It's all hand.
Is that like a
sewn.
lizard?
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
It is all the way down.
That's so
Absolutely
cool.
beautiful. I mean, look at the detail.
Yes.
It's like a Chinese dragon,
It is,
isn't
isn't it? Yeah, like that'd be
It's
good
really
for like
cool.
New Year.
What else can I show you?
I'm
that's-
loving how everything is categorised by colour.
Oh, it's so much easier.
Yeah. And by size as well.
Yes.
So if you are shopping in here, it's very easy to kind of find.
Capricorn, OCD.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
Couple of Valentinos, which are always nice. These are cute little mules. René Caovilla.
Oh,
There's
this
one
bling.
does.
This is so Monaco.
I know. So,
Gucci hearts.
and we're going to do a fashion shoot. There's a merry-go-round in the middle of Casino Square.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And
Yeah.
they've given us permission to do a fashion shoot on it.
Amazing.
So we were going to, these were the dresses that we're prepared for the
Oh,
shoot.
wow.
So I'm going to have to hobble down.
Yes. Katie was telling me Katie broke her ankle recently.
And then
So-
broke her knee. So obviously.
But you're on the mend.
Exactly. So we were just
Yeah.
thinking, we're going to have some fun doing some pictures
Fantastic.
on Friday with
Oh,
those
very
dresses.
cool. Oh, I wish I was here
Which is
for that.
nice.
Yeah.
And you'll have to excuse the mess in here because we're just returning the furs.
Okay. So what happens to your winter stock then?
We're
you
going
send
to
it back to clients,
pack
or-
them all up and send them back to the clients.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty cool,
That is very cool.
which
It's
is
kind
nice.
of giving it, like, the Muppets.
Oh God, yes, Kermit the Frog.
But I love it. Yeah, I'm here
Yeah.
for it. Wow. So
We've
this
got
is the
so-
real Aladdin's cave back
Yes,
here.
it is.
You've
I
got
mean-
your occasion wear back here, haven't you?
We've got all of the long dresses
Yeah.
here. Half of them are on sale. And this is all kind of a conglomeration of all the sale stuff we're just kind of going through it, and we're going to sort through and get rid of a lot of it and give it back to the clients.
So would this be like, third of retail and then some reduction on top
and then
of that?
50%, just up to
Wow.
50% off.
So that there could
a
be some
tool.
real good
Yeah.
bargains in here.
And then all the bags you see are the bags waiting for the clients to come and pick up.
Okay. So if people are selling their stock with you, they have is it a time limit in terms
It's
of?
normally 3 months,
Yeah.
but I mean, not with bags.
Yeah.
Bags we can keep all year round, but
Yeah.
when it's seasonal like this,
Yes.
obviously there's a time.
Yeah, it's taking up hanging space,
It's
I guess,
taking up
isn't it?
hanging
Yeah.
space, and the
Especially
school
when it's this thick.
yeah, the school holidays and the skiing season for us is kind of finished
Yeah.
now, and we have to make way for the spring wear, which is also obviously much more colourful and it takes up less room.
Yes. Is spring your favourite?
Love it.
I thought so. Yeah.
Well, I find
I love spring fashion.
winter time, everyone brings me black clothes.
Yes.
And since I don't live in Paris anymore,
Yeah.
I don't wear black anymore.
Yeah.
So
Nah, black's
I like
not
colour.
Monaco, is it?
When you live in the
Yeah.
south with this beautiful weather, you have to have colour.
Embrace it. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Well, I'm so pleased people have been dropping in.
Oh,
and
goodness,
viewing.
yes.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
But it's so funny.
I feel like you need a guest book for people to sign when they visit you.
Absolutely. It's so funny. People come in and they're kind of like, can we look in the bags and see what's up there to
Oh,
see
yeah.
if it's for sale?
Yeah. Oh, they want to rummage up there.
And I said, do we not have enough clothes?
Yeah.
And they want to look into
think
they
people
want to look in
always-
the empty boxes.
yeah,
They
do you
might
know
be
what?
missing out.
It's the
look,
intrigue, because whenever I go to the car boot sale, I'm always underneath the tables having a proper rummage. Oh, come
bit
on
of
now.
Louis Vuitton.
Now this is what we're talking about. I
And
love my
then,
Louis. Yeah.
do you want to see Louis Vuitton pajamas? Which are pretty cool. Which actually you'd probably not wear as pajamas. You'd wear them out as
You
a
could
lounging
happily
suit.
wear that out and about.
Or you could wear these ones with the shorts.
Whoa.
Another little
These
lounging
are silk
outfit.
probably, aren't they?
They are all silk,
Yeah,
yes.
beautiful.
And then you've got a little Louis Vuitton dress.
Whoa. Is that meant to be Formula One vibes or something?
I think it's
Perhaps.
maybe, could be.
Am I imagining that just
Little
from here?
skirt.
Wow. Is that
Yeah.
felt? Like wool?
It's a cashmere.
Cashmere, of course
Cashmere
it is.
blend. Little Fendi dress.
That's very
It's just
cool.
very discreet clothing.
Yeah, absolutely no branding to be seen.
Exactly. So those just arrived, so we're just waiting to photograph them.
And you're selling online, aren't you, as well? So you've got
Yes.
your website too. Yeah, if
Yes.
people are interested.
Absolutely.
And can people email if they're after something specifically?
Yeah, in fact, most times
Yeah.
now people email me, text me, and we just
Yeah.
banter on WhatsApp
Okay.
or whatever.
I'll pop your details in the description
you
box
very
for
much.
everybody. Oh, thank you so much for showing me around again. It's such a joy to come in here.
Pandora's box.
It is. I'm still going to keep nagging you about the menswear though, Katie.
I know,
Gonna-
I know.
I'll be emailing.
Well, if I do have anything, cute little booties. Salvatore Ferragamo. They're cute.
Yeah. Todd's. Oh, there's loads of jewellery in here as well, everybody.
Yeah,
It's,
this
um,
is vintage.
yeah.
This is from a brand, Vintage Rocks, which my girlfriend sources all over the world, mainly in America.
Okay.
So a lot of the pieces are, sought after pieces,
Yes.
which is lovely.
A lot of bling.
Mm-hmm.
More bees.
Yep, more bees. Kind of
Oh, wow.
Valentina ankle boots if you
So cool.
want to get even with your boyfriend.
You've got all the different styles really in here, haven't
Yeah,
you?
there's
You
a
have
bit
got
of
it covered.
everything.
I think whatever someone's sort of interested in and looking for.
Rhinestone cowboy.
These are very, I know that everybody's after these at the minute.
Oh, here we go. These are quite Monaco.
Oh, yeah. They're like almost vertical.
I know.
That's some insane, what brand is that?
They are Giuseppe Zanotti. Italian.
Yeah. Look at the detail.
Brand new, never
Yeah.
worn.
Prada.
Gucci.
Yeah. So you've got flats as well as the
Not
killer
a lot.
heels.
We
Yeah.
don't have a lot of flats, but we do have some. Oh, and what about they've got the Prada Wellington boots.
Oh, they're cool.
Those are quite cute.
Yeah. That's for April in Monaco.
Yeah.
And the rain comes.
I think those ones belong to the princess.
Oh, stop it! Princess item. Does that mean they're worth more? Look at that.
Tiny feet.
Yeah. Not a sign of any mud. I don't think they've been through any puddles. Oh, wow. Oh, a bit of Louis. What have we got here? A little purse?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of purses.
Yeah.
We've got some Goyard here.
Oh,
It's
yes. I
brand
think I
new.
spotted that one last time. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't sold it yet.
Yeah. What we're talking on that. Goyard is very popular in the UK as well, I believe.
Kind of, yeah, it's not cheap.
Yeah, that one is, well, that's €750, but in terms of what you pay for that, and that's very nice.
Yeah, and it comes with the
that
box.
feels brand new to
It
me.
is
It's got the
brand
cards
new.
in, hasn't it?
Another
So-
unwanted present.
Yeah, I can imagine the gifts that these people get given.
Mm.
That is beautiful.
We've got a very nice Hermes Cape Cod watch as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Which is the double watch, the double strap
Yeah,
watch.
that is
Which is
beautiful.
very nice. The orans are quite a good thing that everyone wants at the moment.
What's that?
These sandals that everyone in Monaco
I
has
want a
them.
pair of them, yeah. I bet, but are they comfortable? That's the question. Because they do a men's version, which is quite
they?
nice, yeah.
They're very nice.
It's a slightly different shape, yeah. They do like a men's one in tan and black. And
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I feel like they'd last you, wouldn't they? They're really good quality.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
I was going to show you another really
this is
cute
cool.
sweater. They're just cute little.
The detail.
I know.
That's like full embroidery, isn't it?
It is, and it's cashmere.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, we're getting lots of Zimmermann as well, which is everyone seems to be wearing Zimmermann. You know, so you've got these kind of
yeah.
little short
Roughly.
romper suits.
Okay, yeah. So for summer.
Ready for spring.
Yeah, very
Which
nice.
is lovely.
Very nice indeed.
And the orange one in the window is Zimmermann.
Oh, this one up here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they've just opened a Zimmermann in Monaco, so obviously I'm
Oh,
getting
wow.
some cast-offs coming in. This is a vintage Pucci, which is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
brand new, never worn.
That's giving
it's
like
stretched
60s,
silk.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, it's not that old,
Yeah,
but
that sort of
it is beautiful.
colour, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
That's great for summer, isn't it?
It's fab.
Oh, a little Louis Vuitton suitcase.
Yep.
Lovely.
I've got a matching bag to that as well.
Oh wow, it's like painted kind of.
Yeah, it's Bordeaux painted,
Yeah.
which is lovely.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. I will be back.
It was a pleasure.
I'll see you soon, but next time I
Thanks
come in, I
very
want some
much.
menswear in store,
Absolutely.
Katie.
With pleasure.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it is always a joy and a delight to pop in and see Katie in the Queen Bee. That was a lot of fun looking at everything, and she's just given me a pot of homemade marmalade that she's selling. One of her girlfriends is making this marmalade with a Ukrainian family. It's a traditional Ukrainian method, and they make it with the orange trees up in France as well. So I'm really excited to try that. And yeah, I'll leave details of Katie's store in the description box. And if you do come to Monaco or head up to Beausoleil from Monaco, it's literally a 5-minute walk from the casino in Monte Carlo, then be sure to say hi from me and let Katie know that you've come from Mr. Carrington's channel if you have seen this video first. And yeah, straight ahead of me is the casino. I'll just spin you around so that you can see what I'm seeing up ahead. Looks like they've got some kind of carousel in the gardens there. And then I'm going to have to find somewhere to sit down for a little while to charge the battery on my camera, because it's got a little bit low this morning. I'm working with my Osmo camera, as I feel like for the travel vlogs it's giving you a little bit more of a wide angle lens and a bit more of an overview of things, so hopefully slightly steadier as well as I make my way down the stairs. Hey, I have to be careful. Katie was just telling me about her various breakages, and it's always the way, isn't it, that you can sometimes do yourself an injury over the smallest thing, like tripping off a curb. So yeah, I should be careful when I'm vlogging. But yeah, we'll make our way down to the casino gardens now and take a look at that. So here we are at the top of the gardens with the fountain. So we have this carousel. How fab is this? And some little tables and chairs here. So I think you can probably grab a drink or potentially a bite to eat here. This is a very cool table with the carousel horse. Oh, that's lovely. And yeah, you've got the little cafe off to the side here. Oh, everything looks so pretty. You can get little waffles or crepes here. Little hook a duck or hook a, looks like little gnomes. And we're now walking past the famous Café de Paris. We have the casino up ahead, then off to the side here, the Hotel de Paris. So my next stop is Monte Carlo Antiques, which, as you can tell by the name, is an antique store, but I believe they also sell some luxury vintage. Let's go and take a look. Oh, wow. Yeah, we certainly have some luxury bags in here. It's quite tricky to show you with the reflections, but we have loads of Chanel in here, some vintage Chanel jewellery and bags. There's a little Louis Vuitton kind of hard, solid clutch bag there. We have some Hermes here, little ring, and oh, look at this. We have a nice solid little Louis Vuitton case. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Look back there. We have some Birkins and some Kellys. I think that's what they are. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but look at the different colours. Oh, wow. And more up here. Oh, the chap seems to be in there. We have the QR code here, if you would like to scan it. And this is probably the cutest little Louis Vuitton bag I have ever seen. That is absolutely tiny. Look at the size of it compared to my hand. Oh, they have some Louis Vuitton solid trunks in here. Bonjour, monsieur. Oh, wow. These are beautiful. This is like an Aladdin's cave. Oh, wow. Oh, we have some Goyard. they've got some beautiful bits in there. They've got the Louis Vuitton trunks, which I am absolutely obsessed with. I feel like I might be able to find one cheaper at maybe like a thrift market in France, maybe like a flea market or something like that. They were kind of in the, they were in the thousands. They were starting at around, I think it was 2,800 for one, and they went up to about £5,000 depending on which ones you go for in there, but they were absolutely beautiful. And the chap in there is really friendly. He was speaking French, so I was trying to understand what he was saying, and I picked up most of what he was saying. He was saying that he has been here for quite some time. I've never noticed this shop before, so yeah, I'm glad that I've discovered this one. As you know, I love my antiques. It is mostly designer luxury bags in there, but he also has some beautiful paintings and a couple of little ornaments as well. And yeah, it's fab. I've got the card here, so you can either scan the QR code that's on the window, or yeah, here is the details, and there's their website here. So this one, it says they're not open until 2 p.m, I think it says on the door. However, he's open now, so yeah, it might be worth chancing it if you are in the area. Yeah, it says normally open between 2:30 and 7 p.m. So yeah, next up I thought we'd go and look at a part of Monaco that's brand new. And I just spotted another vintage shop. This one looks like it's selling kind of prints and like decorative pieces as well, and the prices don't look too bad. Kind of get an idea of what they've got in there. It's closed at the moment. They've got some signed merchandise. The Laughing Cow. Different, yeah, like signage and lots of, looks like some signed pictures in there. Right, onwards. They've got some bikes here, monobikes. These look a little bit like the ones that we have in London. I'm guessing you just need to download an app or something. That's cool. It'd be quite nice to cycle around here. So I'm just passing the Grimaldi Forum behind me, and we're just about to enter into the Japanese garden here. And then off to the side, there is a completely brand new development of apartments. I think there's shops within it, and it's all been actually built out onto the sea. Obviously, space in Monaco is very restricted, so yeah, they have extended and they've gone out into the water. So I just wanted to show you how it's changed here. So this is the Jardin Japonais, the Japanese garden, which is a lovely place to come and relax in. Really tranquil. It's got lots of nice little water features, and you can see the new development beyond. You can see the apartments, luxury apartments, peeping through there. Mareterra, I think this is what it is called. So these are some of the new, I'm guessing these are apartments, although they might be kind of villas, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, this has all been redeveloped here. We can see over to Larvotto Beach over there, and in the distance, sort of out on the corner, is the famous Jimmy's nightclub. And then it looks like you have kind of like a public walkway all the way around the edge, but then the new developments are kind of beyond the walls. Imagine the residents there want their privacy. So you can kind of walk all the way around, and yeah, they must have really good privacy because you're kind of walking underneath all of the properties here. And then as we continue, we will get to the new apartment blocks, which are over here as well. So yeah, none of this existed before. It's all new. There's a bit of a map here to give you an overview. So I've just walked all the way around, and so yeah, you can see all the properties that were up above, and then over here we have the apartment blocks. Looks like they've got some swimming pools. Gosh, it does all feel very new. It'd be nice if they get a bit more planting around here. It's looking a little bit sparse, but I like the water. That's very nice. Look over there at the lounges. I'm wondering if those are apartments, or are these like kind of like some kind of lobby or something? We've got some sort of stepping stones here. The water comes all the way up. Gosh, this is so futuristic. Look at this. sad for all the flats over here, all of these ones I'm guessing are probably from maybe the 60s, do you think? They've obviously had some of their sea views compromised, and all of these ones around here. That's the Fairmont Hotel, but that still probably can see out to the sea, yeah, just over the edge here. And just to give you an idea of where we are, we're just kind of near to the bottom of the casino gardens over there, so you can kind of wander up past the hairpin bend and get back up that way. And then down below, you have got some of the new restaurants and things. There's a sushi bar down there, there's a place called Marco. And over here, we have a swimming pool. I'm just going to take the lift down to the harbour. So just down below the kind of casino gardens, you can get the lifts, and this will take us down to the harbour, and then we'll go and have a little look down there. There is a couple of thrift shops down there, or second-hand luxury shops, and there's also the motor museum, which I might pop into. I haven't been to it since it's moved and relocated to the harbour. And what else is there? Oh, there's the market as well, which we might get a little bite to eat a little bit later on. But yeah, Monaco is full of tunnels like this. So you can pretty much navigate your way around the whole of Monaco and Monte Carlo, either via an escalator, an elevator or lift, or a tunnel. Because so much of it is built on a rock, it just kind of makes navigating it a little bit quicker and easier, and there's a few little shortcuts around. I'm not sure whether there's a map as such of all these little various tunnels and escalators and elevators, but it would be very handy if there was, because they are a fantastic way to get around quickly. I'm now walking along the harbour past all the yachts. There's some really lovely places to eat along here. You've got the yacht club and yeah, a few nice restaurants. So if you fancy a bite to eat along by the water, it is a fab spot to come to. And as you can probably see, you get the sun right the way from the morning all throughout the afternoon until it sets over the hill of the old town up there. And just up there, you can see where I was this morning. See those arches up the top? That is the Hermes Spa Sun Terrace. And beyond, you can just see the arches at the top of my room up there in the Hermitage. So yeah, we'll continue wandering along. Just here we have the bateau bus. It wouldn't be one of my vlogs if I didn't show you this while we're here. I think this is one of my favourite things that you can do in Monaco for the bargain price of €2. This takes you across the harbour to the other side. If you want to take a shortcut to where you can head up to the Prince's Palace and the cathedral up on the hill over there. So it'll cut straight the way across the water here. I think one has just set sail. Yeah, you can just see it over in the distance there, making its way across, and it just goes back and forth all day. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes to get over there. Probably, yeah, I'd say probably 4 minutes at max. It's a lovely way to kind of sail across the water and see all of these fabulous super yachts. And we have some of the traditional yachts here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful, the wood on this? Stunning. And then, yeah, Harbour Moon. I love looking at all the different names. Lady Chara. Sometimes I'll walk along here and see one that's from London, which is always exciting. There we are, Wayfarer London. How about that? So last night I had dinner with a friend in this fabulous restaurant called Cafe Milano. You can get some really nice food in there. They do some nice pizzas and pastas. I had a wonderful lobster pasta, and I think it was pretty good value. It was, I mean, it was €39, but really, you know, exceptional food in there, really lovely stuff. They also have the sun terrace on top, and I had some ice cream for dessert, and they also had a really yummy cake in there. It was €10 for the cake, €5 for the ice cream, and you can get a cocktail in there for like €15. So, you know, for Monaco prices and for this location, not too bad. And delicious food. Another view up to Le Hermitage. You can just see the archways up there, and now we are outside La Collection, so Les Automobiles de SAS Le Prince de Monaco. So in here we have the Prince de Monaco's collection of automobiles. It is adults €10. Let's go in and take a look. Racing car simulator, it looks like. As soon as you get in here, you can have a go at this for €15 for 7 minutes. In we go. So if you're into your Formula One racing, then you are going to absolutely love this place. But equally, if you like your vintage motors as well. And here we have a motorcyclette. So this is kind of like a engine bike, I'm guessing. This is dating back to 1903. It says motorcyclette Humber. And then over here, what is this with the propeller on the front? That looks like something out of a fantasy film, doesn't it? There's some details on it down here if you want to take a little read. Leat Helica from 1921. Kind of looks like it's almost ready to take off. I feel like it needs to have some wings coming out of it with that propeller on the front. And how about this Cadillac Series 6700 limousine Fleetwood from 1961. So cool. Look at this. Mercedes 300 SL from 1955. That is like something straight out of James Bond, isn't it? Oh, these are beautiful. I mean, I'm getting more confident with my driving, but I would feel pretty nervous behind the wheel of one of these. You wouldn't want to scratch them, that's for sure. They are beautiful, aren't they? Little Renault Alpine there. And this green colour on the Porsche. Look at these little racing cars. Oh, they're so cute. They must be great fun. This is cool with the wicker rattan style seats in it. These are absolutely beautiful. Look at the detail on this. Fantastic. Oh, look at this little thing. It kind of reminds me of Brum. Does anybody remember that? I like the way they're playing some kind of sound effects as well as you go around. I think anybody who's interested in their motors will love to spend some time in here. It's almost like a walk through history. What an epic collection that we have. And also for €10, I think that's pretty good value. Very impressed. These things that we're looking at here are single stem vases or auto vases. So between 1915 and 1940, these little accessories were like mascots essentially to beautify a car. But obviously with them being made of glass, they are very fragile. And these are incredibly rare because they were often destroyed with the vehicle that they'd embellished. So yeah, really cool to see these. How fab is that? And then here we have some little perfume boxes in these little leather pouches to make sure you're smelling fabulous when you're on your way. I've never been this close to a racing car before. And the first thing that strikes me is how long it is. I don't think I'd really considered the full length of this. And yeah, it's kind of hard to show you on camera, but I'm guessing if I lay down, I'd probably come from like the tyre up to maybe the B of bull. So that would be me, and then you've got like all of that continuing in front. Then we've got some of the old horse-drawn carriages over here. How fabulous. Look at the lanterns on the side, although that could do with a little bit of a polish, that brass there. Need to get involved with that with my tomato ketchup. There we are, some vintage racing cars. This is dating back to 1953. Now, if you are on a real budget and you don't want to spend the €10 to get into here, you still can spot some vintage cars, usually just by hanging out around the casino and the roads around there. You'll often see them driving past. And also there's a few car showrooms around Monaco as well, so you can kind of just go and have a little look in the windows of those and you'll see some very impressive vehicles indeed. There's exit via the gift shop. Got some Monaco prints and fridge magnets here and all sorts of souvenirs. I do have a fridge magnet from Monaco already, so I'll probably resist today. Got racing car ones here. I really enjoyed that. It used to be the Motor Museum and it's a lot bigger now. They've got quite a big space now. I love the way they've also got all the projections and the different films going on and such a wide range of different vehicles, everything from the vintage motors all the way through to the modern day Formula One cars. And talking of the Formula One, you might notice that there's a little bit of banging going on behind me there, and that is because they are putting up all of the seating for the spectators of the Formula One race. You can also see behind me here, we have some brand new tarmac that has been laid on the road. So yeah, all the roads are being resurfaced. The road all the way up towards the casino square there is currently, it's had its surface ripped off, so it's very rough and ready, and they were laying the tarmac down on there last night. So yeah, highly recommend a trip into La Collection if you are here in Monaco for the day. So I've just crossed over and we're now walking up Rue Princess Caroline, where you've got some lovely restaurants, some nice galleries, and where we will head to the next thrift shop, which is called Les Dressing. There's actually two stores. There's one that has some more accessories and some vintage luggage and that kind of thing, and then you have one that's more clothes for a good old rummage. So yeah, I'll just show you both of those next. And up ahead you can see the mountain looming over Monaco. So here we have Les Dressing, and this has actually two kind of shop fronts here, then it has another shop just around the corner on a different street, and that one has the kind of more of the clothing. They've got lots of the accessories here. Oh wow, look at these Goyard trunks. Oh my goodness. Ah, this side's open, so we can pop in here for a little rummage. Hi there. Let's see what we've got. So this looks like it's got mostly handbags and a few items of clothing down the centre here. We've got loads of Louis Vuitton. Very cool, bespoke designs on a lot of these pieces. They've all got the additional like graffiti and embroidery work on them. Got some traditional ones here. What have we got? That's rather nice. I think I admired that the last time I was in store. And then some of the vintage ones. And this shelf looks like we have some Chanel and then Gucci. I know you're all going to be wondering some of the price points, aren't you? If I do spot a tag, I'll show you one. Here we are, what have we got here? 1,650. I think up here, these might be pet carriers. Maybe I should get one of those for Pumpkin and Mittens. It's a very glamorous way to transport them to the vets. Let's have a little look. Well, it doesn't have a mesh on it, so actually I'm not sure. But I could get both of them in there. They'd have their little heads poking out the top. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, there we go. This one's got the little mesh on the front. I think Mittens would love going around in that. Although it's just shy of €2,000, so perhaps we'll stick to our Amazon basics for now. There's a lot more stock in here since the last time I came. All the boxes around the top, from the Hermes to Chanel to Louis Vuitton. And how about this? This is giving Carrie Bradshaw's Sex and the City, isn't it? Look at that. Give it chic. This is quite cool. It's a wash bag, Louis Vuitton in the black. I have all the kind of monogram brown, but that's cool because you can hang it up and it has the little zip on there. That's $295, and there is loads of bling in here. If you like your kind of bright colours, different textures, feathers, some Christian Dior shoppers up there. Nice Prada as well with the wicker work on it. Let's take a look next door. Yeah, they've got loads more stock since I last came here. They said they're getting donations all the time. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Wow, so if you love your Chanel bags, they have loads in here. Look at that. Got different colours too. Chanel shoes. Wowie, and Christian Dior's as well. Smaller Chanel's up here. Fantastic. Looks like we have lots of Hermes in the cabinet here. Ooh, nice Louis Vuitton wallet. Wonder if they've got any card holders. Could do with a new card holder because my one has started to split. Oh, look here. Lovely jewellery pieces. Cartier bracelets and Van Cleves. I know loads of you are going to be asking if they do have Birkins and Kellys in store, and there is certainly quite the variety in here. What are the price points of the bags?
It goes the cheapest around 9,800.
Yeah.
And it goes the Croco, I think it's around 37,000.
Oh wow.
But it's the
Yeah.
most expensive. The rest
Sure.
is between 9,800 and average we have 12, 10,
Yeah.
11,000,
Okay.
which is very good resale price.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
And as we're in the market for 25 years, you know,
Yeah.
they're all real, they're all original.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We're caring about our name.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now I know some of you, probably most of you, will be gasping at some of the prices that I've just mentioned in store there, but obviously in comparison to the prices that you'd be paying for those bags new, that's if you can get your hands on one, because I'm sure if you're aware of these kind of bags, you know how difficult it is to even purchase one. You know, you have to become a loyal customer, make many purchases in Hermes, and then maybe you'll be presented with one to purchase one day. I think it's very clever marketing, but I've heard tales of people really struggling to get their hands on one, and they are kind of like the must-have bag, I suppose. So yeah, here in Monaco, if you are after one and you do have the funds and you want to treat yourself, you might be able to get yourself a fabulous bag in there at, in comparison to the retail price, a very discounted rate. And I believe that they're also one of those investment bags that do go up in value. I've got some details of the shop here as well, so I'll just show you that. So here we are, L'Adressing, and yeah, we have the email address here and the phone number, and it has the opening times too. Yeah, so Monday to Friday from 10 till 7, and on Saturday 11 to 7. And around the corner they have another store, so we'll go and take a little look in there, and they have quite a lot of clothing in that one. So we're just turning off onto Rue de Orangeance and this is L'Adressing. So this is the branch that has more of the clothing in store. We have a Givenchy cap there and that cute little handbag. Okay, let's go and take a look inside. Loads of dresses, bags up above, and then we have some menswear. Pardon, madame?
Just looking?
Oh yes, just browsing. Men's is here, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Just
This section, okay, perfect. Lovely, thank you. Have some Gucci. Wow, look at this. That is very cool. 395, Christian Dior. Nice Gucci bag here. Ah, these are the Hermes sandals that I'm after. I wonder if they've got any size 10s. Whenever I look for them in the vintage shops, they always come up a little bit small. What are we talking? $480 for those. Some Louis Vuitton racing shoes. So just a short walk from L'Adressing, we have Le Marché de la Condamine, which has loads of lovely foodie stalls inside. It's situated underneath the rock here. We also have the outdoor cafe outside, and on the weekends you might see a market here on the square as well. And there's plenty of spaces as well all the way around to sit outside in the sunshine. You've got the tables here for the market to bring some food out onto. Let's go and take a look inside. First place you have as you walk in is the Maison de Pâtés, and Yeah, in here they have loads of lovely pastas. There's some lasagnas here. Looks like some tiramisu. Oh, that looks good. Let's have a look at some of the pastas. I've heard that the fresh pasta here is meant to be absolutely amazing, and it's all cooked to order. So you've got the cottage, little ravioli, different sauces. Oh wow, look at all that parmesan as well. Then as we continue round, you have pizza slices as well. You can get little ciabattas. And then round here, there is a little bar as well, which I always think looks so nice. I think it must be a spot where the locals come to congregate. It's called Bar Les Zinc, and it's very reasonably priced. There's a sign over there that says, "I'm on the gin and tonic diet. So far, I've lost 2 days." Little idea of the have a little idea of some of the prices here as well. So it looks like you've got your different wines from 20 euros for a bottle. We've also got some nice Japanese food as well, if you want to have some Japanese food in here. And then at the other end here, we have arroca, which is the traditional cuisine of the Riviera. So you can get some really traditional foods here. Let's have a little look at what they serve. Oh, there we go. You've got the menu of the day here for $12.50. So you get the plat du jour and a dessert, or you can have a salad and a dessert for $10.50, or a sandwich and a dessert for $8.50. So yeah, very reasonably priced. Fantastic. So this is what I've gone for lunch. I've got the ravioli with a tomato sauce and some parmesan. They serve it with crusty bread. And this, with the sauce, and the drink, was €14.50. And it's a really big bowl. I'm going to sit here and enjoy it right underneath the rock behind me that goes up to the old town. And yeah, I think once I finish my lunch, I'm going to head back to the hotel because I fancy a nice afternoon of relaxing in the sunshine out on the Therme Spa sun terrace. So yeah, I'm going to dig in. Oh, that's very nice. And I've got a nice cold, refreshing glass of Orangina. Cheers. I am back at the hotel. I got the bus back, which was very easy. It was €2 as well, and it just whizzes you up the road rather than having to drag yourself back up the hill. So yeah, that was nice and quick. And I thought, now we're back at the hotel, I would give you a room tour so you can just get a glimpse of the fabulous corridors behind me. All the corridors here are so beautiful. This is room 108. And as we come in, we are greeted by this little collection of mirrors on the wall, and then the bathroom straight ahead of us here, which has a lovely double sink. We have the lovely Acqua di Parma products in here. You've got your shampoos and shower gels, little shower caps, toothbrushes, all of that sort of thing. And yeah, twin sinks, very, very nice. Shaving mirror and the lamps either side. There is bathrobes and slippers. There's a dressing gown off to the side here. And a little stool down there along with some scales, and then a lovely walk-in shower, which is fabulous. I actually had my shower this morning down at the spa, so I haven't actually used the shower yet, but I have in the past, and they're very, very nice, along with the deep tub as well. How fab is that with the marble surround on it? And then the toilet is off the side with a little door on it, which is great. And then you also have a bidet in here as well. A nice little bit of artwork above there. And then this will take us back through to the main room, which is just breathtaking. When I walked into here last night, I gasped. On the bed here, there is the most beautiful design with the butterflies embroidered onto the throw there, and then the little throw pillows as well. And then we have this incredible wallpaper. How fabulous is that? The wardrobes are off to the side, and there's plenty of hanging room in these. You have all of this space and shelves above, and yoga mats. How cool is that? So you can do some yoga in the hotel room. And then my laptop, uploading a video, of course. And then in here, you have the minibar. You also have some gifts, including this key ring, glasses, nice big safe, fits the laptop, we love it. And a steamer, which I made use of last night, which comes in this lovely box. And the box is even branded for the hotel. It is all really lovely here, and such a handy thing to have in a hotel room. I rate that a lot. The minibar is well stocked. In here, you have complimentary water. They seem to be supplying 2 of these Evians each day, which is a lovely little touch. And then we've got kind of like all the usual suspects in there, including a bottle of fizz, some wines and some juices, spirits along the side here, mini Toblerone. And then more hanging space over here and space above. And then here you have a very handy brolly, should it rain, and a suitcase as well, like a suit holder, I should say, not a suitcase. Bedside tables, tissue box. We have a little note here that says the free bottles of water available in the minibar, which is nice that they let you know that, because sometimes it can be confusing. And then as we move around, we have the luggage rack, beautiful panelling on the walls. I always feel so inspired by the interiors of these fabulous hotels. I love everything like the paintwork. I always look at like how they've done that and how they've kind of done the edging and yeah, all the detail. Nice little catch-all as well with leather and the branding of the hotel. Very, very nice, very handy. Big television and then a couple of chairs. This one is fabulous, isn't it? I love the way that it cocoons you. I think that is absolutely stunning. And I love all of these. Oh, this is a fab plant, isn't it? But I love all these little bird touches. I've been coming to this hotel for years, and if you've been watching my channel, I think one of the first rooms I stayed in had lots of these birds on the lamps, which I just thought was really, really fab. And then moving around, we have the desk here, which looks a bit of a mess because I have my little charging set up, which is very handy. They have this charger. It's got 2 kind of multi-plugs. This would fit European and would it fit any kind? It definitely fits the UK. I'm just wondering whether it would fit a US one. Potentially, because it's got the different kind of slots. It's also got your 2 USB-Cs and a USB, so really handy, and wireless charging on the top, so I can get my charging done. A little box here, which has the coffees in and the milk, and then they supply some water here for the coffee machine, which I have thoroughly enjoyed, and then details about things like room service here and the little breakfast menu if you want to order breakfast to the room. And then you have the telephone here. I was told that the concierge here will literally sort out whatever it is that you may require, and they encourage you to give them a call. So yeah, they supply these bags as well in the wardrobe, which are so handy just to throw some things into to head down to the spa, which is what I did this morning. And then this takes us out onto the balcony, and the afternoon sun has moved around. It's just going to disappear over the rock probably in about an hour's time, or maybe 2 hours, we'll see. Yeah, it's high in the sky right now, and yeah, this is just fabulous. Just over there, down there is where the spa is. Well, I have made the executive decision to crack open the rosé. It is just past 4 p.m. We have glorious sunshine at the beginning of March, and this view is spectacular. So I'm going to sit here and chuck some ice into my rosé. Oh, that's too big. Let me just break that in half. There we go. Chuck some ice into the rosé, and I'm going to sit here and sip this until the sun is behind that rock over there. I'm not sure what the plan is for this evening. I think it's going to be a chilled one. The spa is actually open till very late here. I think it's open until 9 p.m, which is fantastic. So I may even return to the spa a little bit later on. I'm feeling very full still from that pasta, which is fantastic. And I hope this has given you a good overview of what it's like here in Monaco and Monte Carlo. I feel like often when I talk about coming here to people, one of their first reactions is it's quite a kind of affluent, wealthy, and potentially kind of snobby area. It's certainly not snobby at all. Everybody here is so friendly and welcoming, from going in the vintage stores today to everywhere where I've eaten. People have a good sense of humour here. There's loads of little dogs. They love their dogs here. So for me, I just love walking around. I love the fashion. I love the yachts. I love the sunshine. So yeah, you might have noticed it's a firm favourite of mine. You probably don't need convincing if you've been watching these videos over the past however many years it's been here on my channel. And in terms of the hotels in Monaco, I really don't think you can beat this one in terms of its value for the luxury. And what I think makes it incredible value is that you do have that access to the Hermes spa. I think if you were going to the spa for a day and you were just paying to have, day access into the spa, it would definitely be costing you over €100. So when you factor that in to the price point of booking this hotel, particularly at this time of year when it's off season, I book it through BA Holidays, so I'll get my flights included. it can work out really good value for somewhere so special and so luxurious. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. Did anything catch your eye in the vintage stores as we were browsing around? And have you been here before, or have I inspired you to come here? If you're staying in Nice, it's so accessible. So, you know, if you get your flight to Nice, you can easily come here for the day. Also, lots of cruises do stop here as well. So, you know, if you are taking a European cruise and you fancy coming here, it might be worth investigating one that does stop here so you can experience Monaco and Monte Carlo for yourself. Right, I'm gonna have a quick sip of my rosé. Oh my goodness, rosé in the sunshine. Two of my favourite things. And we've only scratched the surface in today's vlog. You can, of course, go right the way up onto the rock over there, head up into the old town, check out the palace, check out the cathedral. I have vlogged, as I say, Monaco loads of times. So yeah, I'll leave those videos linked in the description box for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Do give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my future uploads, whether it's my vlogs back at home in London, my trips to the car boot sale, or staying in luxury hotels such as this one. I'd love for you to stick around. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my rosé all day. And a big thank you to Readly as well for that fantastic offer for you where you can get 2 months access for free just by clicking my link in the description box or the pinned comment or on screen now. Just scan that QR code and get yourself access to all of those brilliant magazine titles and happy reading. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever it is that you're watching from. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.